6 Department of Justice lawyers are quitting over the wrongful killing of Renee Good. And look, lots of people are thinking that is good news. They think, 6 dissenting lawyers taking a stand means the system is working. But let me tell you something, guys. That is 100% the wrong conclusion. And once you see why, this story gets a lot more disturbing, okay? So over the past week, multiple career DOJ lawyers and federal prosecutors have resigned in connection with the Renee Good case. Now, at first, people were saying, good. At least some people inside the system still have some integrity. And that part is true. The story isn't that lawyers quit. It's why they quit. And what happens after they're gone. That's the key. I mean, look, according to reporting, these prosecutors were pressured to investigate Renee Good's alleged extremist ties instead of focusing on the ICE agent who shot and killed her for moving her car. Let that sink in, guys. Instead of investigating the shooting itself, the DOJ leadership pushed them to look at the victim and her spouse. Okay, so this is the part that people miss, okay, and just do not see. And it changes how you see everything that's coming next. The DOJ did not make a legal decision. That was not standard DOJ practice. And that is not how civil rights cases work. Okay, these weren't junior attorneys, by the way. Several of them have spent their entire careers handling civil rights investigations, police use of force cases, and federal misconduct reviews. They knew exactly what this shift meant. So they refused and they quit. People are calling that brave. And you know what? It is. But here's the thing, guys. This story isn't really about their courage. Because what comes after the courage is the real problem. Because resignation doesn't stop a policy or an investigation for that matter. It clears the room. And here's the part that most people don't want to face. When experienced prosecutors walk away, they don't leave empty offices forever, right? They get replaced. And in this environment, those replacements far more likely to be loyal to the Trump regime. That means they're going to be less willing to push back and more comfortable following political, directives. Now, I know what you're thinking, okay? And that, there's no way it can get worse than that. Well, you know what? It does. The Department of Justice doesn't, need everyone to go along with what it needs. It just needs enough people who won't say no. And this isn't happening in isolation, guys. At the same time, DOJ declined to open a full civil rights investigation into the shooting. Local and state authorities were completely pushed out. And other career, civil rights lawyers inside the DOJ also resigned. I think a lot of people are going to stop here and say, well, this is just, internal chaos with the, DOJ. That chaos is not the problem, okay? But you know what the real problem is the control that comes after the chaos. If the DOJ can redirect investigations, away from agents, focus scrutiny on victims or their families, and remove internal resistance through attrition, accountability will become optional. And I know you're probably thinking the same thing I am. If accountability is optional, in this case, it becomes optional in the next. And this is not just about Renee Good. May she rest in peace, by the way. It's about whether federal agents can act, knowing investigations may never come. Prosecutors may be sidelined, and anyone who objects can simply be replaced with someone who won't. We are moving away from impartial justice and towards a system where investigations are shaped by loyalty and narrative, not evidence. People think the headline here is that, good lawyers quit. But the real story is that the system is being quietly rebuilt so fewer people will say no. And when that happens, justice doesn't fail loudly. It fails quietly, case by case, guys, person by person, until it's gone. Thank you for watching. I am Jared Zisser, and this is Ring of Fire. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications to make sure you are informed about everything important in progressive politics today. And if you are looking for fact-based independent reporting all day, every day, follow me here on Instagram or here on Facebook. See you in the next video.